T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's right! You are tuned into the highest show each and every Thursday night, bar fucking none. It is 2B1, brought to you by 2B1 Productions LLC. Tonight we are powered by Bricks Cannabis, North Atlantic Seed Company, which has their Breeder of the Week, Thug Pug. Make sure you check them out. Go on the website, check out what they got to offer. All fire, women owned, and you can use promo code 2B110 for 10% off your order. And of course, Bob E-Riggs, who hooked us up. We're going to do a little unveiling tonight. 2B1 TV, the home of 2B1 Live and Conversation with Cortez. 420 Warehouse, new dispensary by Bricks, the first grow-adjacent dispensary opening in March. So I'll go more on that. And of course, you know the deal. You know the deal is popping. You might be wondering, well, where's the other one? Where's the better half? Where's Jesse? My man's West Coast living it, smoking out, chilling in California. He will be back next week, but that's okay, because I still got plenty fucking weed to smoke. We still got plenty to talk about, and we still got our main event, our guest tonight. You've seen him across the internet, across Instagram, show after show. He's killing it. Host of CannaConvos, my man Sly, a.k.a. Loco. And that's not just a gimmick, that's the fucking truth. And you already know I got 2 butts rolled tonight. It's about to go down. Rob Scotty by Grow Base and the purple milk that I grew. More on that a little bit. You know the deal. What more can I say? It's the, the gassiest, the loudest, the strongest pack. It is 2B Blunt. And after last week's terrible outing on the platform EV months, I said, fuck this. Fuck that. I don't care if I paid for the month. I'm out. My phones don't work. No. So what I do, now we're on Restream trying this bitch out. And you know what time it is. Shout out to the chat. The chat. Which apparently I can now do this with. I don't know how that works. Oh shit, it does work. Damn. All right. Shout out my man Chunky Nugs. I'm the moderator extraordinaire on Canna Alicia. You already know Canna Gross. Thurgood Jenkins, Legal Alien, Macro Pistol up in the house, Tazarello in here, Legal Alien Artist said, that's cool. I love that man. He's funny as fuck. Dude sends me the greatest videos all through it. Anthony Rafferty on the mod team, you already know. Panero Tree, all up in here. It's going down. The Germinator, all up in here, yeah. We're about to germinate some shit. The Smoked Hitman up in here. Curly Green Leaf up in here. Look at this. It is just love coming from the chat. Love. Calf Snake Oil. Man. The legend. TTV, what's good? What's good, man? Oh, that's green up in here. The legend himself, Don of CannaCon. Oh, man. King B up in here. You already know it's about to be lit. The Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Gramsby Savage in here. Yeah, my man. What up? El Can up in here. The chat is popping. Popping. Popping like a motherfucker. Rue up in here. What up, Rue? What up, Rue? You heard him? Smash that like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the highest place to be every Thursday fucking night. Where else do you want to be? Not watching the big box store shows? No. Supporting the community. That's what we do here. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. I'm fired up tonight in case you haven't been able to tell. In case you haven't been able to tell. I'm fired up. It's been a week. Why am I fired up? I'm going to go right into it. I had my first harvest. My first plant that I cut down is dry. It's sitting right here. Look at this. Beautiful. The King's Juice has been lifted from the plant out of the herbs now dryer into the grow bags. And this shit is gas. It smells like berries and milk and gas all together. All right off the dryer. I don't give a fuck what they say about that thing. This motherfucker right here, Herbs Now, is a miracle worker. The fucking miracle worker. Fuck if you ain't tried this shit, you missed it out. I'm telling you right now, I'm not even an affiliate, and I'm telling you, go buy one of these fun bitches right now. I had to argue with this motherfucker at work, yo. Well, it's just a dehydrator. No, it's not just a dehydrator. Yes, it looks like one. Yes, it might function like one, but it's not. There's science behind this shit. You'll find out when Scotty comes on in a month. You already know. 85 Blues Man up in here. Rock Solo, what up? Welcome to the chat, bro. And my man Chalky just reminded me, holy shit, it's fucking 7:10. What am I doing over here? What am I doing? I know what I need to do, and that's shut the fuck up! I gotta shut the fuck up. You know what time it is? It's 7:10. What do we do at 7:10? We dab the fuck out, bitch. Shout out to the sponsor of the 7:10 dab session on 2B Blunt. Bomb E-Rig. Who you already know. Oh God. Spilling this shit everywhere. Hook us up with this cool ass E-rig when they first came out. Well, let me tell you right now, I got a little bit of a mail call that came in. Well, let me tell you, I was a little surprised to see these two big boxes in my box. Bruh. We got the brand new Sunset colored sky cloud. These sky clouds are ridiculous, yo. And I'm sure we'll be having the chat up here. You gotta get one of these things, yo. Look at this. This thing is beautiful. Look at this fucking color. Look at this shit. Yes, we got two of them. This thing's amazing. This color right here is everything right now. Everything to me.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke
everything. So, I think we gotta do what we gotta do here, and that's smoke, right? I mean, that's what we're here for. So, do like the song says.
If it's Thursday,
grab your weed, grab your concentrates.
It's the highest
I'm gonna
we smoking hydro fucking weed. You better
set my preferred temperature to that. Listen, this is what I love about these is I can set my perfect temperature. It's already set perfect. 475 is cool with me. I'm cool with this. So we're gonna bust out some of this purple grease monkey from Tropicana.
What the fuck that shit means? You about to spend your whole night in a smoke screen. Grab your weed, grab your concentrates, smoke it if you got it.
Little booger in there. Little booger.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it.
And grab your weed, grab your concentrates, your edibles, whatever you do to get to that next level. And let's get ready to smoke it if you got it.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it, if you got it, if you got it.
No, Don, I will never go easy. Never. Let's get lit. Fuck it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's so smooth. I lied. I lied. Oh God, I lied. Fuck it. We're going back in. Oh, God.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it, if you got it, if you got it.
Oh my God.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it, if you got it, if you got it.
That some bitch slaps.
You got a fat, loud back, better smoke it if you got it, if you got it.
Oh my God.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it, if you got it, if you got it.
Woo!
If you got it, if you got it.
Yo. Holy shit. What's that? 85 to I want a bomb E-rig. Chucky. Oh, Chucky. Chucky. What the fuck was that, yo? Chucky. Oh no, it's all going downhill. Chucky. Chucky, give him the link, goddammit. Let him know the deal. If they want an E-rig. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover from that. Woo! Holy shit, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Right there. Use the 2B Blunt link in the chat. Get your own bomb E-rig. Because, this fucking thing is amazing. And the color alone, I'm just, thank you, Bomb. Thank you. What a fucking surprise. This thing is beautiful. Fuck it. Oh my God. I'm like still trying to catch my breath from that. Yo, holy shit. Shout out also, by the way, the fucking Tropicana. If you ain't fucking with Tropicana extracts, yo, this purple grease monkey right here, is amazing. Everything they have is amazing, honestly. Not gonna lie, the Mando, I might be partial because it's Star Wars. The Mando's my favorite, but man, right up second, purple grease monkey. Holy fuck. I still got 2 blunts we gotta smoke. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Eyeballs twitching, calves. That's what it feels like. I'm like, oh God. There's probably another dab in here. I mean, can we just run it back at this point? Right? I mean, what do I gotta lose at this point? I say we just fucking run it back. Let's do another dab. And then I want to talk about, we got a couple things we got to run through, but I just want to finish this because I'm fucking hyped right now. This thing is great.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates.
If this all goes to shit, Chonky's backstage to take over for me.
Grab your weed,
just in case.
Smoke it if you got it.
I got him sitting there because Jesse ain't here. You already know if it all goes downhill. I got backup. I'm sweating under the eyes already, but fuck it. One more time for y'all.
We lighting big fat blunts, bumping 2B blunt. The kush stay smoking and
I told you there was another one in there.
Light up the Joe, all the stoners they know that his very favorite strain is fucking GMO. Jesse watching as he coughing, everybody laughing at him. A dabble finna do it, so we gonna go and play.
Exactly.
It's the highest show on Thursday nights, you already know.
So pass that shit over, man. It's time to get blowed.
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it if you got it. If you got it, if you got it.
Woo!
Grab your weed, grab your concentrates and smoke it.
If you didn't know, this show's for the stoners. If you're not a stoner, you're probably not having fun right now. But if you are, like me, then I'm gonna laugh right now. And I love you guys, by the way. Thank you so much for putting up with my craziness each and every week. In case you didn't know, I brag about it all the time. I'm like, they love me, but I'm crazy.
So you can kick back with the highest host.
Okay. Holy shit, man. I had to try to put myself back together real quick, yo. This fucking bomb thing is going to be a hell of a clip come tomorrow when I put it online. Anyways, shit. I told you that shit smack harder than your mama, yo.
It's the only show that smacks harder than your mama. It's the 2B Blunt Podcast.
It's a fucking point, yo. All right, couple things we got to get through quick. Goddamn. Anthony asks BZ, what are you growing next to Salty Pickle, right? Yes, that is right. If you're not on the Discord right now, then you don't know. But we are doing a Romulan 2B Blunt Pheno hunt with the Salty Pickle strain that just was released a couple months ago. I just finished the tent. I'm taking this bitch and moving it, and I'm putting my 4x4 up. And I'm doing all Romulan run. So if you want to run the Salty Pickle with us, the Pheno hunt, you got to join the Discord. That's kind of how it works, though. Unfortunately, if you want to get down, you got to get down. So you already know. Join the Pheno hunt on Discord. And it's going to be going down, yo. As he said, we're putting a Salty Pickle in our cans. And it's going to be germinating by the Don. Promo code 2B Blunt. Get yourself a can when they're back in stock, which I'm sure is coming soon. So that's all going down. I just finished the crop. This is the first indoor crop I ever did. And I after a successful test run in Jesse's crop with the herb dryer, I went ahead and popped the whole plant in there. And I'm probably not going to be able to show you much because, you know, I'm kind of far away from the camera, but if I may, oh my God, it smells like straight berries in here. It's like dessert. It's like, I wish I could put it closer. I can't. Oh, it's so nice. King's Juice by Greenhouse Seeds. Let me tell you right now. It's just berries, cream, and gas, yo. Throw a shame, yeah. Got weed leaf in my nose, shit. King's Juice, yo. I'll tell you right now, it's like a mimosa crossed with King's Kush. And it's going in the bag for 3 fucking weeks. And I'm super excited. I've never had a harvest indoors. It's dried perfectly and it's ready for cure. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped right now. I understand why everybody gets all hyped about indoor growing. I used to do outdoor growing and like in my shade never come out like this. This loud, this top shelf. I can sell this shit. I go back to trapping. Fuck it. You know, right to the telegram. That's what the cool kids do these days. Thank you. I like the shirt. Yes, I smell like weed. You smell like you missed out. So that's big fucking news right there. I got a Black Maple 22 that's coming down tomorrow. And I got the Purple Milk, which is next. Follow us on X. That's where I put all my garden updates. Why? Because Instagram will shut you the fuck down. You know this already. So thank you, Double A. Thank you. Yes. Yes, this is it. This is what it comes down to. Trapezy. Trapezy. If I ever make another album, that's going to be it. Trapezy. I love that. So I'm excited. So we're going to be running next. It's going to be going to Rom Scotty, and then it's going to be the Mellow Kitty. It's going to be Fudgy, which is Romulan and Pure Michigan, and then Salty Pickle, which is going to be right up in there. And that's going to be the next run. Straight Romulan all the way through. From seed to harvest. Shout out my S2H crew. I see Rue up here in the house and Alcana up in there. She already know they up in here. It's going to be going down. I'm fucking pumped. I'm pumped. Like I said, before I even finish this shit, I have a 2x4 behind me. Before I even finish this motherfucker, I already upgraded. Like I already got the tent, the whole kit ready to go. Pam, pow, 4x4, up, ready to go. Can, loaded, ready to pop them beans. It's going down. So if you are not already in the Discord, please join in, come smoke with us, and find out what's good about, the whole thing. It's the home right now of 2B Blunt and Conversation with Cortez. But obviously, we are also always in the hunt for more shows with the like-minded mindset of not trying to stretch our audience too thin and try to give them one place to find all their favorite creators. And that's the vision behind 2B Blunt TV. That's why we push this shit so much. I'm sorry, I forgot my screen's pushed over because of the fucking chat box. So, hit me up if you're interested. Canna creators, shows. It's not just shows. I mean, we got room for all kind of entertainment. So, you got the YouTube with 5K already from just growing that shit myself. So we're just pushing all the way to the fucking moon, baby. The fucking moon. Now, I got 2 blunts in front of me. I got a guest backstage. We got to do one thing is we got to keep smoking. That's for goddamn sure. Because I'm sitting here, my mouth's getting dry, my hands are getting fidgety, and I need something to do. And usually when it gets to that point, I need to fucking smoke something. Chunky. Goddamn right, keep the convo going. Go to the Discord. Like I said, I got the Romulan here, and I got the King's, the Purple Milk here. Sorry, not the Kings. Listen to me. The Purple Milk. I want to go to Rob Scotty. We're gonna mentally prep real quick before we go in here. We got Sly, aka Loco, backstage. Probably going a little crazy, probably a little antsy, ready to get up on here, hang out with y'all, kick it with y'all. 2B Blunt. Sit before you rip. Good call, Cav. Good fucking call, Cav. God damn. Dr. Thunder is the greatest Diet Dr. Pepper ripoff of all time. Get it at your local Walmart. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm already good. A million times better. I needed to do the blunt. That was it. Dr. Thunder was my stripper name. Damn, Chunky. What the fuck? Fuck. Oh, man. 2B Blunt. Listen, y'all ready for us to get our guests on here? You want to talk to Sly? You want to get Sly up in here? Get this party started? Let me know in the chat. Throw a cloud up in there. Whatever it might be. What we're about to do, take a quick break. And when we come back, it's going to be the highest show around every Thursday fucking night, to be blunt, with our guest Sly, aka Loco, on the highest show every Thursday night, to be blunt. North Atlantic Seed Company. Shout out. Been supporting To Be Blunt for a minute. Y'all gotta check them out this week. Breeder of the week. Thug Pug. They got some fire going down. New drop just came out. And they got some fire. The 131, the 196, and the M6. New from Thug Pug. You gotta get it on there. If you purchase a pack, you get entered into the giveaway on top of that shit. And then you can go in, a Thug pack, a Thug Pug pack of your choice, and more. So you get bonus seeds, along with the freebies they're already gonna give you. NorthAtlanticSeed.com. Check them out. Honestly, they won last year's International Cannabis Business Awards. Best online seed bank. They're gonna win again, this year. Why? Because they're women-owned, they're amazing customer service, and they care about you. My boy just hit them up. One of his seeds didn't pop. They hooked them right up. Here, I'm sorry. Here's a new fucking one. Because they care. So make sure you make the right choice when you're picking genetics. Go to NorthAtlanticSeed.com. Use code TOBEBlunt10 for 10% off your entire order today.
The laughs are non-stop. It's To Be Blunt with PZ.
One beat maker, the hit maker, the hit maker, the hit maker.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
One.
Oh my God, yo, To Be Blunt. Shout out to the chat and everybody up in here hanging out as we test out this new platform Restream, which has been going pretty good so far. I'm not gonna lie. The chat feature's kind of cool. Great for when I don't have a guest in here. Kind of keeps me going, watching this shit flow. I like it. Feeding off this shit. Y'all's energy, I can feel it through the fucking screen. So I can tell that everybody here is ready for our guest. You must know him. You've seen him on all kinds of shows all over the internet. You've seen him on Instagram. He's the host of the CannaConvos on YouTube. They don't call him crazy for nothing. This motherfucking Sly up in here going down. My man, welcome to the show.
Yo, what up, everybody? Bam.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. What's going on?
Man, I'm having a good day, man. What's up with everybody?
Well, you already know, man. We are here live To Be Blunt. It's lit. It's lit on a Thursday.
You know it, baby. We got that shit going, man. What's everybody blazing on? Everybody, you already know, Sly Loco here. Like PZ said, I'm everywhere. I've been on YouTube, Instagram, all of it, baby. Bringing in all the new growers. If you're a new grower and you want to learn something, hit me up, man. We're about to learn right now on the show.
We're definitely going to talk growing today because I got a lot of questions. You see this, man, you've been on a bunch of important grow shows, big grow shows. So clearly you have a wealth of knowledge to offer. So we're going to break all that shit down, bro. But the question I have for you is, what are you smoking? Because I see nothing going on over there.
Well, the thing is, I'm on vacation right now. So I'm over here on vacation I'm going to Disneyland. So we already went to Disneyland, but you know where that's at. We're in Cali, right? So I'm in an Airbnb. I can't blaze, but what I can do is I got
Wait, is that Pabst Blue Ribbon, bro? Wait a second. Bring that thing back. Time to fuck out. Pabst Blue Ribbon got seltzers?
Got a seltzer that is non-alcoholic, THC infused with THC and THCV. I don't even know what
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
That's what I said. And when I fucking got it, because over here in the California, man, it is so much fucking better. Holy shit. They have so much shit that's just like that they don't have over in Washington and Oregon and shit. You know, they don't have a Pabst Blue Ribbon seltzer with non-alcoholic, just THC. You know what I mean? And that's why, hey, for all those out there, you guys know I'm a former alcoholic. So, you know, I was like, when I cracked this open, I was like, I don't know, man. Like, it's too close to alcohol. But then I started drinking it, and I was like, damn, this shit gets fucking
Pabst takes me back to my old days, man. That was like the go-to cheap fucking beer when you needed like a quick, I don't know, a case or something to go. You want to play some beer pong or some shit? Yo, get a case of Pabst. It's like $18 for a 30 rack or some shit, you know?
Yeah, man, that was and like all of us, basically all of us who started drinking, that's what we started out with was Pabst, man. It's OG stuff. It's always been good. I always thought it had a little blueberry flavor.
You really got blueberry from the Pabst?
I always thought it had a blueberry hint, like a hue of blueberry in the background when I'd be drinking it, or I was just drunk as fuck. That's what I thought.
Yeah, something to do with it.
Yeah, just a little bit. But when I saw this over here, guys, I was like, this is fucking amazing. And so I've been packing up since we're in an Airbnb and I can't just blaze up. I've been packing up on all these edibles that they have around here in California, man. It is lit. We have a bunch of, I don't know the name brands, but we got 750 milligram edibles. We got 1,000 milligram edibles. We got 100 milligram edibles. We got 10 milligrams. I got it all, baby. I got it all. And for those who don't know, if you're taking an edible, it's going to hit you 5 times stronger than regular. So if you're not used to edibles, and the crazy thing is, brother, which I know you probably know, is that some people get affected differently.
Yeah, that shit puts me to sleep, bro.
See, that's one thing. Yeah, see, it puts some people to sleep and then it fucks up some people. Like me, I'm buzzed, yo. I feel fucking blazed. And so I'll just chill and be high forever. But like my wife, she needs at least 1,000 milli just
what
to be
the
even
fuck,
touched.
bro? See, yeah, I know some people like that. They have this weird, it's like the way their digestive system breaks that shit down. I don't know if it's just slow or what, but like it takes them a bunch of edibles to even feel anything. I have a few friends like that, and I've always been fascinated because I could take a fucking 25, 50 milligram edible and I could be chilling, you know?
Yeah, you see, same as me, man. I could take a 25 and I'll be good, you know. And if I take 100, I'm just fucking below, dog. Like I can't even drive. I'm fucking so high and shit, you know. And so my wife will take over, but she's looking at me like, "What the fuck?" Like, isn't that there ain't nothing to her? And I want to say it's a tolerance thing, but it has to be like you said, an abdominal or like a digestive.
Hold on, I think I got the expert right here. Chonky, what'd you say? Put in the chat about your liver metabolizing this different. Explain that to me real quick.
Yeah, so when you eat an edible, the liver metabolizes the delta 9 THC into delta 11 or 11 hydroxy THC, and that affects the endocannabinoid system differently.
Okay, so everybody's different. Then?
Just like all weed will affect people differently. Edibles, it's a little more. I don't know what the word is. I'm high as fuck right now too. Thanks to Monster.
No notice. I just pulled you right in. My bad, bro.
It's all right. No, we're good. So yeah, I don't even know what I was even saying, but
it just hits people different, and that's one thing that I've always wondered because there's like I got my homeboy's mom, right, and she can just take fucking RSO to the dome. She could take like 5 syringes and just chill it, normal, nothing. And I'm like, I'm over here in a corner, fucking in the fetal position, while she's just like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?"
Oh God, make it end.
The numbers are, but some people are not affected by edibles whatsoever. Like they cannot metabolize edibles. They don't have the right.
I feel like you got to see a doctor if that's a problem. Like I feel like you might want to go see your physician if you can't metabolize the THC. Because I can take a little bit and I get fucked up. My shit's on overdrive.
Could you imagine going to the doctor and be like, "Doctor, man, I can't get high off the edibles." They'd be like, "Here you go, take this pill, man. We got you."
If that happens, go see Dr. Riley Kirk. She's awesome.
Dude, it gives you like an 8
Really sick, man. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna go help take that to some people because I feel like it's you're missing out because the edible high is just different. It's different than a dab high. It's different than a flower high. It hits you stronger, harder. Like you're just like buzz, man.
I use edibles for pain. So what I do is I'll take an edible, and that way when I'm waiting for that to kick in, I'll take a dab. So that way I have a little bit of a twofold. Because that edible will be stronger for me, and it will last like 8 hours for me as well.
Yeah, that's the best thing. And one of the things that I like for the pain, because I feel like the bud doesn't take away the pain, but it helps with the management. So like you're like, definitely pain management because you're like, man, shit, what pain?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I don't feel it as much.
Yeah. Oh. All right, thanks, Sean. Appreciate that.
Yeah, what did you say?
No, good. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how that works out, man. If I was in Cali, I'd be looking at like what's work. I want to get some weed. I need flour. Like, I need flour.
Oh yeah. And so over here, I wanted to talk a little bit about that, guys out there. Everybody knows that I've been bitching about the Washington market for a while, but when you're coming over here to California, it is completely different, guys. Like they have deli style dispensaries. They have delivery. They have these drinks, the Passable Ribbon drinks. They sell clones in almost every dispensary that I've been in. I've seen clones. They had in Weed, California, which if anybody look back at my posts, I just made a post of. Oh no, I didn't post it. I'll post it later. But it's stoners and shit. But it's a lounge that's a dispensary. It's a dispensary, so you go in, you buy your weed. You can buy clones, and you can go into a lounge and post up, watch YouTube, play pool, and blaze up, and all for free. Well, not for free. You got to buy the weed, but yeah.
Shit. Crippled Cannabis Cowboy says, I love edibles. Someone sponsored me, so I got enough to... What's that say?
Or a fucking small platoon.
Enough to fuck a small platoon? Like, what the fuck? Adam, what That's like 32 grams of flour in like 2 cups of butter, sticks of butter. That'll do it to you. Right. So where do I sign up for an edible sponsorship? Like that dude's living the life, man. Like,
right? Let me know when you do that.
Right? Where do we sign up for that? I got a proposal for them. Let me make my pitch real quick. Sly, listen, while we're here, I got to tell you, man. Like, I want you to do. All right. I need you to give me the address of the B&B you got, and I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go to Airbnb to go to a website for you, and I'll make sure to leave them a real shit fucking review about their internet, so they don't, maybe they fix that shit for next time for you.
Brother, I'm already on it. I already had them because like I was sitting here and I'm like, dude, we have this badass fucking house. We got pool in the back. We got all this shit and shit fucking internet. Like what?
No, it's the worst. It's the worst.
So I started going through here and I started looking and I'm like, where's the fucking router? Like I need to be posted up right next to the router. It's locked in a fucking room. I'm like, what? Oh man, these motherfuckers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave like, how on Airbnb you could leave like a little message that nobody gets, just the people. We're gonna be like, hey man, just invest in a mesh system. Come on, guys. Invest in that shit because your fucking internet is trash, yo.
You need like an extender, like something to extend the signal better, throughout the place because that shit's more choppy than a fucking I don't even know right now, yo.
It's choppier than the ocean outside, man. I'm telling you,
America Online, fucking circa 1999 or some shit,
Yeah, so you know what? For those who don't know what a mesh system is it's a Wi-Fi extender, just better. And so like
I got that shit right now, right in my house. I got one sitting on my desk right here, right next to me.
Yeah, nice. Good, me too, man.
I work IT. That's my Clark Kent 9 to 5, y'all. I'm a fucking nerd. So, Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
I make sure I got the fucking, the good ass internet, the fiber, fucking solid, equal up and down, bro. 1 gig, whatever, just chilling.
Good, man. Hell yeah. My fucking son's into that shit. So that's why when I'm at the house, we're gonna have to redo this because when we get to the house, spot perfect fucking internet. So we'll go for round 2.
We're good, man. They don't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm having fun. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so Anthony asked if I'm working on anything new. Well, I do have those genetics, everybody that knows. Like for a while there, I took down my tents, and so I'm starting back from scratch. And so I had went to MJ BizCon, and I had got an affiliate with Seasman.
Wait a second. Hold on. Let me stop you right there because I want to make sure I get this right. You went to BizCon, and you landed the affiliate there?
Yeah, yes. So I was
congratulations. That's why, listen, I keep telling motherfuckers, listen, this is no offense, I'm not shitting on nobody, but I've been praising BizCon for years. I've gone like twice now, and I can tell you right off the rip, like that place is amazing for networking. And everybody will be like, no, it's a business thing. It's not like that. And then all of a sudden this year, because last year, I think because they saw the AC Infinity did the creator house, and all of a sudden this all the fucking, the grow influencers, everyone who's growing online ended up there this year. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. Like, I've been trying to tell everybody, don't miss out. That Champs is another amazing one if you're into that, which unfortunately is like 2 months after BizCon, but it's just as big. Like these events are crazy if you're trying to make connections.
Yes, and that's why I highly suggest everybody out there, if you're doing this, go out there and network because I just was like, when I showed up, I was like, I'm just going to visit. I'm just going to meet the homies because I had seen Rob from CLTV and them. They were saying, yo, it's a home grower takeover. So I was like, all right, I'm going. We're going. So I showed up and I didn't even have a ticket. So I just showed up and then I met up with Rob from CLTV, Mr. Grower, and Pigeons. From the Stash crew, and I've been talking to these guys for a minute. I've gotten them on.
Yeah, I've seen you on there.
So we have some rapport.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's how I met them and shit. And I've known them for a while. So then I go to MJ BizCon and I'm like, hey man, I don't have a ticket, but I just wanted to come and see you guys and say what's up. And they're like, hey man, we got an extra ticket. We'll just transfer it over to you. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah. I was like, fucking word, hell yeah, guys. So I showed up and we got in there, bro. It was like a dream come true. I cannot thank those guys enough for hooking me up, man. Those are my.
That's big. Right, so now you paired up with them. Yeah. That means you had to put the tents back up now, right?
I had to. As soon as I got in there, I was like, once I got into MJ BizCon, I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. Now we went and smoked with the homies and shit. But then after that, I went up and I was like, all right, guys, I gotta go network. And they were like, hey, do your thing. So then I fucking went, guys. I networked my ass off there. I went to every booth and was just like, hey, how's it going, guys? I got a podcast, and just kept going. Well, because of that, I've had Lance from Grove Bags.
Sick.
I'm in talks with so many other companies that we're getting that we're going to get on the show. And it's just, man, it was worth it. If anybody's out there, and if you're just like starting out or whatever, it's best to go in there and shake hands with people. Get people to know who you are. That way you can get your brand and your name.
Hell yeah. 2B Blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah. It's Jesse, man. What's going on? Y'all having fun or what?
What up, bro?
Oh, man. Trying to make this shit happen over here.
Welcome. It's nice to hear from you, bro. I've been missing you over here on the show.
Bro, I'm missing it, yo. You telling me I'm in California dreaming about that cold ass weather in Connecticut.
I wouldn't be, yo. It's a fucking disaster over here. You got the right move right now.
Hey, yo, Sly, you're here.
Hey, man, make sure
to show with your presence, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Anytime, I'm here for you, brother. And I want to, since you're in Cali, make sure to pick up one of these Pabst Blue Ribbon
seltzer. Yeah, bro.
Fucking
damn, I might have to go back for the store.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, hit that shit up, man. It's hella cool.
I've been dispensary hopping out here, trying everything California got to offer, man.
It's good shit, huh?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I got my GPS goes there. I'm walking back. I just dropped my rental off. I'm walking to the hotel.
Yeah, you
I left the family. You know how I get down, man. I like to walk around these cities and see what the fuck is up.
He's gonna get you a fucking compass for Christmas, bro.
I got Samsung compass, baby.
Yeah, those androids, bro. I want to tell you about them things. You better watch out. You end up lost somewhere for sure.
All right, well, yo, I just wanted to call and say what up, man. Sly, I love what you're doing, brother. And I'm gonna let y'all keep going, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you
Thank
calling
you,
in,
brother.
bro.
Have a good trips out there, man. Stay safe.
All right, P, we'll get up tomorrow, brother.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
All right, peace, guys.
Peace. Yeah, man. I love that. I love that. One thing I love about that is the call-ins.
The call-in, is he in Southern or Northern Cali?
I think he's out near LA. They went to Disneyland, so I'm guessing he's up probably where you are right now. Y'all probably like right next to each other.
That's exactly where
I know you're literally probably right next to each other.
We're right there. Just went to the same.
Exactly. When y'all gonna meet each other in the morning for coffee somewhere. You don't even know it either.
We'd be like, bro, I was just on your podcast. What's up?
Let's get back to BizCon though, man. I want to keep talking about BizCon because I feel like that was a pinnacle in the story here because it sounds to me like you were shutting down the grow and you were taking a break. You know, what led you to even go to BizCon in the first place? Because it sounds like you were already kind of 1 foot out the door.
Well, I wasn't so much 1 foot out the door. I had some family problems. And so that's one thing that I wanted to point out is like when you're a home grower and you're growing, like I feel like it's a fragile thing, you know. A lot of people be sitting there growing and say you get in a fight with your wife or something, you move out, you know, then boom, there goes your grow and you got to restart everything all over. So it was something that had happened that I had went in and I'd always been like, no, I have my equipment there. I'm getting back into growing, but I just wasn't able to. Now though, everything's going back together. Went to MJ, and when I went to MJ, like I was like, oh dude, like I have to start again because I met the General Hydroponic people. I met the Bovita people. I met so many damn booths and everything to just give you that motivation again to get everything started and start growing again. And so when I met Northern Scrogger, because I was with all the crew, from the Stash crew, Northern Scrogger, he's the one who walked me over to the affiliate, to the seedsman. And he was like, hey, yo, Otto, man, this is the new grower, da-da-da-da. And I was like, hey, what's up? And we met, and that was it. From then, I got the card and hit them up, and now I'm an affiliate of Seedsman. So it's definitely worth it, guys. If you go to MJ BizCon, do it. Get in there, mark it. It's well worth it. Saw Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's it. That's a crazy thing. Is you just walking around, all of a sudden you look up, you're like on your phone, and there's like a fucking celebrity next to you, and you're like, what the fuck? You know?
I was like, dude. I was like, oh shit, Mike Tyson. Everybody was all quiet. I was like, was I supposed to be quiet?
Two people you it's Tyson and Belushi every time. Every fucking time.
Oh, man,
dude, he would be a trip to smoke with. I gotta say, man, I feel like I would be like belly laughing the whole fucking time.
Right? He'd fucking have you rolling and shit. I know it too because he seems like a really cool dude. Did you see he had a reality show?
I watched it. I watched. I'm pretty sure I watched every episode. I've seen it all. I'm a big fan.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. How did his harvest come out, man? I didn't get to see one of the harvests. Like I watched a little bit of it.
His weed looked good, but he ran into a bunch of problems. I guess he got bought one of his greenhouses or barn burned down or some shit. I forget how they were that whole story about the shit. Oh. But I guess everything, you know, he's doing it right now, and he partnered with Dan Aykroyd, and they're doing like the Blues Brothers strain too, and like they're doing a whole thing. I mean, it's doing it right now. But that's the thing. Like, you're rubbing shoulders with people who have a lot of pull in the industry. So it's always good if you're an influencer and you watch the show. Trust me when I tell you, I've been doing this shit for 6 fucking years. You don't want to miss the trade shows. I know you think to yourself, fuck it, it's all fucking corporate. It's this, you know, it's you know, it's not like you're going to a cup or a session getting stoned the whole fucking time. No, obviously it's not as cool as that. But the advantages and the opportunities that come from going to these things is like second to none. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, and one of the best things is meeting up with all the people that you've been talking to online for years. You know what I mean? Like Bougie Buds, Green Year 420. Like these are guys that I've been following for a long time, and I've always been, commenting and talking to them through the internet. But when you finally get together, man, and you get to chill and go out to dinner and go have a time and blaze up, and you get to know how their standards are. Well, because like Bougie, man, that man's standard is straight. Like he says in the name, he's bougie as fuck when it comes to weed, man. That shit better be some fire or he ain't touching it.
Definitely, yo. Yeah, definitely.
And so,
I know.
Yeah, man. So sorry to interrupt. It was definitely worth it. Very good time. Next year, guys, 2025. Everybody, all us growers, we should be there, man. We got to be there again. And blazing up and unified the way that we did last year. But this year, it'll probably be even 2 times better.
Of course. You gotta go to these things. It's amazing. You come a long way too, man. I mean, you got the show's been going good. The CannaConvos. Where did the whole idea for you to start your own show come from?
Well, that came from I was on Instagram and I had a friend that I was following. Her name was Yanni Supreme. Everybody go shout out Yanni Supreme. She's not on there as much anymore, but she was just had people coming on to her lives. And so she was talking. She had me on one time and I was like, and this is pretty something that I could do because I love to talk to people. I love to spread the knowledge and growing weed. Yeah. So it comes so easy. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start a podcast. And then I got a hold of Emily Anything Grows. And I was like, hey, man, I'm just spitting some names, see what, I was going to start a podcast. And she just instantly was like, how about CannaConvos? And I was like, ooh, I like it. I'm taking it. That's mine. And so I jacked the fuck out. I told her, I'm taking the name. And she's like, it's yours. I'm like, cool. And that was it, baby. From then on, I just started shooting messages to all the big people like Pigeons 420, Rob, and Mr. Grow It. And, I got to get you guys on too. But I just shot the messages thinking that, hey, what's the worst they can say? No, like, fuck it, let's try it. And sure enough, they got back to me and they were like, yeah, man, I'm down. And so now years later, I've had like a lot of the people from the community on, a lot of small time growers that just like people who haven't shown their face. I've had them on, like, let's say El Connoisseur. He's one that's in there. Everybody knows about El, man. Hey, thank you for bringing that man to the world, or you're welcome. Sorry, you're welcome for bringing that man to the world. And then there was like a bunch of other people. So when I'm doing my podcast, I look because I find most of the people on Instagram. And so I'll look in their page, and if I see that they've been growing for a while and supporting everybody, I'm like, why not have them on, man? Let's get them on and figure out their story. So that's what I've been doing, man. And I've actually came a long way, a lot farther than I thought I would.
Listen, every time you're making that come up, that's where it's at, bro. It really makes a huge difference, That it's different when you come from the bottom to the top than just getting that second chance, And I don't know, like I see the difference, and I feel like it's nothing like it. And I love seeing the story come out, when people go through the struggles, which I know you've already did. You've told your story a million times, and it's incredible every time I hear it. You know what I mean? So like, I know you've been doing big things with that, and coming from that to doing the host and doing the show, being successful, going to BizCon, bro, making those affiliates with Seeds, man, and meeting all the people and the connections. And now you're back in the game. You got the tents back up. You're gonna be growing some shit. You got your own shit you're doing. I mean, that's like a feeling you can't beat.
I know, dude. It's the best thing when you fall and you come back even stronger. It just makes it 2 times better. It's like, nothing gonna hold me down, baby. Nothing. I'm gonna keep on going. And just like everybody knows my story out there, I was in a coma. I almost died. I was 400 pounds at that time. I was a big alcoholic. I stopped drinking, got my life together, lost the weight. Actually, one thing that I was really good at was fucking my life up. So I was like, let me try to fix my life and see how that goes, right? And that shit, man, that was you guys, it's a lot easier to fuck your life up than it is to fix it.
Fuck is, bro. Realer words have never been spoken here before, dude. It really is a lot easier to fuck your life up than it is to fix it. But man, when you do, woo!
Yeah, and when you do, that gives you even better gratification, because you went from the bottom, and that's why I will never give up on some people. Some people I could see, like if I could see a little spark in them, I'm like, you know what? That person, just wait until they get sober, man. They're gonna fucking blow your mind when they get sober. And sure enough, I've had like a lot of people. For instance, there's this one, my cousin's girlfriend. We hooked them up when they were younger, when they were like 20 years ago, right? And those were our drug days. So they were methed out, and it was bad, yo. Like this bitch, I hated her. I was like, you guys need to cut her off like a diseased hand because this bitch is like bad, And they were like, no. Well, she got sober, and oh my God, she is a completely different person. Love her to death. Like she is part of the family. Like she is family now. But at those days, I could have thrown her away. Those days, I never would have imagined she'd become the person that she is. And so that's why it's like, that's why you can't give up on some people. Some people, the drugs and the alcohol will cloud your judgment, will take away which I feel your consciousness is what God is. And it's like written in your essence and shit. And when you drinking and you drugging, you ain't got no damn conscience. That shit is gone. And so, yeah, I forgot where I was going with that.
That's all good, yo. Listen, I want to open up the phone lines too officially. 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. Call in now and talk to our man Sly. Say what up. Take a hit with us. Whatever it might be. We'll leave the phone lines open. And the question is, who is going to be first? And I can only imagine that I know who the answer would be. And I'll be disappointed if it's not this man. Because he calls every week. And last week we were on some other bullshit platform and the phone wouldn't work. The guest couldn't hear the caller. So,
oh man,
I want to make sure he gets his redemption. We're also on a delay, so.
Yeah, I can tell. And the internet shit.
It's on and it's like, oh shit. I forgot we're on a delay. Oh my God.
That's crazy. Yeah, so what I got growing right now though is I got some OG Kush, some peyote Skittles by Seedsman, and some what's Mr. Growitz is the Chill Out OG. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a big one that's been going around. I feel like I see a lot of Chill Out OG, and I see a lot of the No Joke by Chad.
Yeah, so the Chill Out OG, the only thing I've seen is Mr. Grower and smaller plants. I've seen the smaller, so I'm very excited to see what I'm gonna do. Because if you guys know me, if you follow, I grow monsters, guys. I grow big fucking plants. I can only put like 3 plants in my 4x4 tent because it is just to the walls, just full of fucking colas,
Well, what is it that you do that makes them monsters then? What is the trick, because I grew mine. They were pretty fucking good. I got some nice sized nuggets, but I want to know about the grow. Hold on, let me take this call real quick. And to me, Blow, what's your name? Where you calling from?
The crippled cannabis cowboy from Torrington, Connecticut.
The crippled cannabis cowboy. Dude, I need to make theme song for you, bro. You deserve your own something. A theme song, a sound effect.
Dude, I love that fucking name. Dude, I was given that name by a fucking teenager. I was laughing. I like cowboy hats. I was rocking my cowboy hat, limping around. I can't even walk no more, but I was smoking a joint with a buddy of mine's son, and he looks over. He was passing it to me. He's like, "Dude, you look like a crippled cowboy that likes cannabis," and that's where crippled cannabis cowboy came from.
That's pretty straightforward.
fucking teenagers.
Fucking teenagers, man. You know, look at you now.
Hey, when the name fits you, when the name fits, it fits, right?
Talk.
What's your question?
The question is edibles. I can't really fuck with edibles anymore because of what's wrong with me. And your guest, you know, he has experience with them. I keep seeing these the edibles that have mycelium in them. It's like not THC. Does he know anything about that?
What is it called?
Mycelium?
It's mycelium. They're like mushroom edibles.
Yeah. So what that is?
Like a mushroom chocolate, bro?
Yeah. Yeah,
I've been hearing about it. I have some here at my house, but I never tried it. I'm like, I mean, I don't want to say I'm afraid of it, but I wanted to ask both y'all if y'all ever tried it.
I've definitely had mushroom chocolates before, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I microdosed this. I would eat like a square or two out of like maybe the 8 that was on there, you know, just to get the giggles on and feel real good, you know. But like, I don't really like. I can't. If I go all out, it's to be a bad news for me.
Yeah, when they say mycelium, they mean the mycelium network, and that's how that's how mushrooms start. Is they start out with the mycelium network. And actually, the mycelium network is actually something that's in the ground and that connects all the plants and the grass and everything together. So it's actually like something that's it's really abundant in nature. And in nature, that's how the trees talk to each other, is through the mycelium network. And so it's a fascinating fucking thing.
Where I'm fucking confused is how the fuck do they got mushrooms growing on chocolate? I don't know if I want chocolate to got mushrooms growing on it.
No, it's infused. It's infused with mushrooms.
This is so interesting. I'm gonna have to try it out. I'm a big fan of the fuck what you do. Yo, you got your tents back up? That's mad cool, man.
I do. I got my tents, baby. We got the tents. We're going to be growing those monsters. Now, as Peasy was asking over here, is how do I grow monsters? Is I go a large veg time. That's how I grow monsters.
How long do you go?
I'll go instead of like 6, 7. I'll go about 7 before I. You still there? All right.
You cut out there. How long do you go for?
About 7 to 8 weeks.
7 to 8 weeks. That's a long fucking veg.
Yeah, that's a big plant.
Yeah.
That's why they're monsters.
It's a long veg. That's my trick, is long veg.
But then what do you do when they get the flower?
I'll start off. I'm sorry, one more time.
What's the longest you went? Like, what was the biggest plant you grew? Indoors.
Ooh, the biggest plant that I grew was it was called Blue Fire, and it was about 6 to 7 feet tall in my tent, and it was a monster.
Nice.
It was like little Shop of Horrors. Like the plant had its bud and it was just slapping me on the face. And it was like, feed me. It was such a big fucking monster, guys. I didn't know what to do at the time, so I just. I'm sorry?
Shit, man. That's wonderful. When you open like your tent up and you got nothing but plants, like it's very zen. I'm totally hooked on it. I am completely convinced that growing weed it's like a gateway drug. The more you grow, the more you want to grow.
Don't say that out loud, bro. Don't let the DARE officers hear you, man. Jesus Christ. You say that on the low.
It is. It's definitely you get the itch, man. When you get the itch, when you're caught, you're a grower.
So the vet just there. Yeah, that's it. No, he's gone. He's gone. Y'all were just so out of sync. Okay. It wasn't even. I couldn't even keep it going anymore.
It's fine.
I'm so stuck. I was just like going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Cripple Cannabis Cowboys, shout out, you know. Every week he calls in. Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. We'll keep them open for a little bit longer. My man, do you grow in a tent? Do you grow like in a room? Like, how do you combat the height issue?
Okay. So the height issue, there's one thing that I do is I'm always training, low stress training, right? Well, sometimes I'll call it high stress training because I straight up go in there and break the membrane. I'll just snap it and twist it and then just bend the whole plant over.
Why are you twisting the arm?
And yeah, and it'll create, sometimes it'll, well, because what you're doing is you're training her to stop growing up and start to grow to the side, right? Which a trellis would do, right?
Right.
But and I don't use trellises because a trellis, you can't, there's no room for yourself to get in there unless you use like an umbrella trellis.
That was one of like my
cool invention. If you guys don't know about that.
That's one of my biggest issues growing these plants.
Okay.
I
was the trellis, right?
Yes, I couldn't get to the back of them. I couldn't spin them, nothing.
Yes, so that's why, brother, the umbrella trellis is a perfect product for you because it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an umbrella that's a trellis, and it goes like this, right? And it'll hold the plant up, and then it has another leg, and it'll hold that plant down too. And you could the tent, you could spin it around, you could do all that stuff that you need to do. I do have some umbrella trellises at the house, but I haven't been doing them because I do low stress training. And so I break over that plant. Now, sometimes it'll grow a knuckle. Have you ever seen these knuckles?
Yeah, I got one in my plant right now. I use the bud clips myself when I train.
Nice. All right. So, okay, but you know what I'm talking about. You know when it breaks a little bit, it snaps, and then it becomes that knuckle. So I'll basically try to do that on the whole plant. And not so big of a big ass knuckle, but it's a knuckle. So I'll break those big growing up, boom, snap them to the side, and then just let everything grow in. Brother, doing that, breaking that membrane builds the stems. Yes, it makes it very strong to hold those buds up, baby. And that's how I do it, man. Long veg and a lot of LST.
Shit. All right, that's the secret right there. To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm from up by Boston, Mass.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Carl. I'm one of the political workers for our people. We're trying to get our people organized into a political group for representation in government,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of the speakers at the rally. So we're a culture of people, Right now we got laws that they're making laws about us. We don't want that. We want to make our own laws, for our people, where I'm at, they force the sick to buy a medical card first before they get the weed they need, It's it's not right what they're doing to our people, There's a safer, better way than taking liberty away, and it's still.
I don't know what that was, but that's definitely not the right show for that shit. I'll tell you that right now. I am too high to hear about whatever the fuck he's talking about right now. Sorry, yo. There's no fucking.
Yeah, I think what he was trying to get on was like, the regulations and
shit. Oh my God, yo. Bro. Try to call back again, yo. Relentless, yo. I've never heard of anything like this before. A spam call. I guess I made it. Spam callers?
Birds aren't real.
The earth is flat. It's true. Leader number 1 becomes leader number 2. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But that shit was creepy as fuck, bro. Jesus
that's what happens. Well, I think that fool was trying to get at is and shit like that are stopping the rest of the world to be able to have this cannabis, man.
Yes, I mean probably, but I don't know. That was crazy. Along with the novel he put in the chat, I was good. I'm good, man. It's about you tonight, not whatever the fuck they're talking about.
Right? Facts.
So you got the plants back up. Are you growing right now, or are you
So I
just
wanted
about
to
to
try.
start a run?
Yeah, no, I'm growing right now. Right now, I have 12 plants in my tent as we speak. I need to set up the watering system, though. I need to set up my blue mat watering system. For those who don't know, it is a carrot-driven, gravity-driven system.
You said
That
carrot?
is a drip system that works pretty well, man. You don't have to plug it in. Yeah, it's a clay carrot. Have you ever seen these?
Okay. Yeah, I thought like you were talking like fucking carrot. I'm like, what's this guy talking about? Shit, my man's on the bug. Yo.
No,
My bad.
that's
Go
what they're
ahead.
called. They're called carrots. But anybody out there who tries them, if you ever try the blue mat system, make sure never to let the reservoir go dry. Okay, that's what I did, and I went and just poured some water back in there trying to fix it, and nah, man, it just spit all that water out onto the ground, and it just fucking made it so much worse. It was bad. Who the fuck is this dude?
Oh,
hey, what up, Lucy?
I don't think she's talking about you, at least.
I know. But yeah, man, that's one thing with the blue mat system is that it will flood on you, so there is a little bit of learning curve. If anybody wants to try it, though, it's bitchin' system. I mean, you just fill up the reservoir and you can leave for like a week, and your plants won't die.
I don't feel like I would trust that shit. To be honest with you,
Really?
I'd be too nervous something would happen while I'm gone. You know?
Really? Yeah, no, I did. The first time that I left, I was definitely like you, brother. I was scared, and I was like, I don't know if I trust it, and I didn't at first because no to fill up the reservoir, you know. So that's one thing that I learned. I could just fill up the resi, and then everything was good. I left for a week one time, came back, and the plants were beautiful, and everything was watered perfectly. And I was like, all right, this is a bitchin' system. But I have been thinking about making the switch to DWC. Have you ever done DWC?
Okay. No, I have not.
Never, huh? All right, bro.
Nope.
That one's gonna be. I'm sorry. All right. So
I had to say no.
The DWC, for those who don't know, DWC and deep water culture, that one will be the plants grow even bigger, even faster. Like, oh man, I don't know. I grow big as it is right now, so I don't know if it's gonna be even worse. But I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens, guys. So stay tuned to that one.
At this point, you might as well throw them in a fish tank.
You know what, brother? I know, right? I gotta tell you, I'm getting pretty fucked up here off of these seltzers.
You look blasted right now. This is the perfect show. I'll tell you that.
Perfect show. That's why I love your motto, man. The highest spot to be on Thursdays. You're absolutely right.
That's it, exactly.
Blow.
Chalky said, I'm thinking about going from cell GF watering bases to auto pots.
Okay. Yes. the watering base pots. Those are different, actually. Those are the AC Infinity ones, I think, right?
I suppose so.
Those ones are a little bit different because they have a wicking system on the bottom of it. So you just fill up the bottom and the wick fills or let the pot get water. So I think those are different. But I'd still be down to use it. Anything, actually.
Yeah, shit. Okay, why not? Oh, man, dude. Recommendations for new growers before we let you go. Okay.
Any recommendations?
Here you go.
Okay, for recommendations, if you're a new grower out there, just keep it going. Don't give up. Make sure to remember that it's your grow. You could grow however the fuck you want, man. There's 100 different ways to do this shit. And you're 100 different fucking voices in your head or over here telling you how to do it. Take a little bit of information and do what the fuck my
Fuck yeah, there you go. I like that, man. Listen, tell you right now, wish you nothing but success, bro. You're killing it right now. Glad to see you up and running, doing your thing. Enjoy your vacation. Make sure you leave that negative review for your Airbnb. You know? And thanks, man. Make sure y'all follow Sly on Instagram.
I will, bro. I will.
At Sly Loco. My man, thank you for coming on. Appreciate you, bro.
Everybody out there, don't forget, put promo code SLY at checkout for season.com. Hook a brother up, right?
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on, man.
Anderson. Okay, man. Have a good day. Ladies.
Chalky.
Second time.
Oh, shit. I just love surprising you. Like, oh, hey. Make sure y'all just do me one favor if you do nothing else tonight. All right? One thing. And that is to make sure that you go and follow our amazing moderators, Canna, Alicia, and Chonky Nugs. Please. Follow our guest, Sly. Chonky, what do you think, man? We get high up tonight?
Man, I had an edible before the show, and that was a mistake.
Edibles?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake. I don't know.
Fuck, I'll take another rip, goddammit.
Yeah, I've got I'm going to fire up some of this here. Oh, camera's over here. Oh, shit. See?
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah, I'm not high.
Thanks for your help tonight, bro. Appreciate your help tonight.
I am not a problem, my friend. Anytime.
Make sure I give this man a follow on Canada, Alicia. Bro, have a good night, bro. Sure, we'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Next week on Tubi, but the return of Jesse. And in the house, we got Ames High, Cannabis, joining the show. You ain't going to want to miss that. That's how I finish it off. And speaking of Seeds Man, we're fucking kicking off March with Tom from Seeds Man here on Tubi But. So make sure you mark your calendar. Ames next week. Tom from Seeds Man the first week of March. And shout out to everybody who's in the chat and who came here, who watched tonight, who hung out with us. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'm so happy the stream went smooth tonight. So thank you to everyone who helped make that possible. Shout out to Restream for not sucking like EV Mugs. Fuck the EV Mugs. These fuck. I get that off my chest. That's it. Tubi But. We'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.